I'm Andrew.
Choose with A.
Yeah,
That's fire, bro.
Thank
That's
you,
actually
yeah.
fire. Okay, sweet. Okay, sweet. Check mic 2, check 99, check 37.
It's like 2, 2, 3, 3, 4.
We're gonna just go with that. Hello, guys. What's going on, Angie?
How you doing?
What's up, man?
I'm doing good. How
What's
you doing?
fucking up, dude?
I'm doing good. So, yeah, man, how you been lately?
I've been good, man. It's what is it, December now?
Yeah,
End of the year.
December
We had
20th.
December 20. Yeah, we had a great year.
It's a hell of a year, yeah.
Crazy year, all over the place. But it's been like throughout the ups and downs, like I'm still here.
Yeah, right?
Like mentally and like physically still.
Mm-hmm.
But also like I just accept, you gotta accept
Yeah.
your year.
I
know what I'm
get you.
saying?
You got like reflect a lot with over the year too, and just like think back, like damn, like I made a lot of different choices, but I'm like you said, I'm glad I'm still here after all of it.
Yeah, man. That's like I feel like people get so caught up in like I didn't get to do X, Y, and Z this year. Like I didn't get to do this. I didn't accomplish this. But it's like, man, you at the end of the year.
Exactly.
Just make it anew. Like create something else.
Right.
You know?
There's
Like,
always tomorrow.
just keep going. Like life is such a circle almost. People don't realize that because time is not so linear as we think.
No, it is.
You can just keep creating layers on layers on layers.
Yeah.
Of just like experiences, man. Like, yeah.
It doesn't always have to be like this. Or what is it? There's just always like you can always make your own different outcome to things too.
Yeah. Own different outcome. Just being open. Have like an open attitude. I think it's attitude really.
Yeah.
People
It really is about mindset too. Because I was thinking like when I was in Mexico,
you was in Mexico?
I was in Mexico.
What the hell are you doing in Mexico?
Break, yeah. I was there with my dad.
You Mexican?
No. Around 2020 during COVID, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because after I graduated high school, or I was about to graduate high school, he was like, I was 18. I was just kind of like pretty much ready to be on my own, I guess.
Man, okay.
And, I was already about to go to college at Cleveland State, so he went to Mexico and he just kind of loved it there, so he started moving there. He's been there for almost 4 years now. Wow.
Damn, man.
But I want to go visit him there. That was my fourth time down there. Yeah.
Ever?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And we did.
You experienced.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So that's why it was like a pretty like chill vacation this time though.
Okay.
It was just us hanging around the beach. We got breakfast, walked around.
Damn.
Yeah, it was cool hanging out together. I got to check out the city a little bit more. And but when I was there, I was thinking about like my mindset because I was like, I'm in Mexico and I was in cenotes, which is kind of like it's like above water type of thing. I mean, above land type of thing.
Like the elevation. Or...
It's like it's natural formation, and it's just like a body of water, like kind of like a pool, a little bit, and you can just like swim around it there too. They're like really ancient though too. Like some are like in caves.
Okay.
I'm
visualizing it, dude.
Anyways though.
Almost like underground.
Yeah, but they're like let's just simply like this. We're at the beach and. I was like, there was a point where I was like, man, like I'm not really feeling the best, but it's like I hadn't really like created a lot of things lately. Okay. And I was like, I'm in Mexico, I should be happy, but like I wasn't feeling the best in that moment. But then I was like, if I wanted to create something, like I should just be able to do it. Like, and nothing can really stop me. We're all young and we have so many tools and different technology, people we can collaborate with. Like, there's no reason why you can't be making anything. So
yes, man.
If you want to make something, just like go out and do it.
Just doing it. And going back to like the young part too, like I'm 25. How old are you?
I'm 20. I'm 21.
21?
I'm 22 in February.
Like we're so freaking young. We're so freaking young, and like I feel like it's been instilled upon us to like make sure we're doing X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And I think the older people or like the older generations forget like, yeah, we should have that setup and like that mindset. Like, hey, let me get my stuff together. But also the fact that like I gotta also have fun.
Yeah.
And be able to like especially if you're an artist too, like be able to create stuff and go places and feel things and experience stuff, because like you can still carry that on like along your life when you're like 35 or 40 and you see like in these like filmmakers and stuff too, and like just people how like we consume and we watch, like these people are like in their 50s and like making cool shit. Like like what were they doing when they were like our age? Probably like shit like this, but in their time.
Exactly. They were just trying out different creative outlets at the time. I'm sure. Yeah. But I think about too, like, what if like George Lucas and Steven Spielberg had like, iPhones when they were
and like podcasts when they were younger.
They were probably doing something just like this too, like just like, trying out different creative outlets.
Yeah,
like,
that's a good point.
Doing. That's what we are doing. Like, and I think it's great that we go out and just, again, that's the important thing to a mindset. Like, you just gotta try out different things,
Just trying on different stuff. And I feel like just not being afraid to like think about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like even like me like thinking about the sketch, I was like, nah, I'm gonna write this down. Just in case we do it and it's like the best thing ever. Cause it's fun like just making stuff.
Exactly.
But yeah.
It's like with math. Like you wouldn't solve a really hard math problem in your head, right? You would write it out, and then once you write it out, you get to see it. Yeah. You get to solve it, and it's much more easier that way. It's the same thing with writing. Yeah.
I can't write stuff. So hard. I can't write math out. No, I can't. No, actually, I can't do math in my head, but I have to write it out. So I can be like, I have visual. You got a visual. I'm a visual learner.
Yeah, and we're in the right field for that.
We're in the right field for that. What is it like? Visual. I'm gonna say kinetic learner. I don't think that's a real thing. The other ones. What's the other ones?
It's you're either like visual learner, a hands-on learner, and that's the kinetic one, or like you're more of just a listener too.
Yeah, that one too. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I was more visual. Like you gotta write that stuff down. On the board,
if you tell me something, I'm gonna forget it.
Yeah, I'm gonna forget immediately. Okay, got you, man.
Like,
it's gone.
It's so important sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that,
dude. And it's gone. Give me a task, maybe, but like, give me like names or like a list of things.
And like I remember a lot of it. I'm not gonna remember.
Yeah, it's over. It's Raz, man.
Because there's so many different things I'm thinking about sometimes, So
everything is happening all at the same time, just like the movie. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Get it now on DVD. Get it now on DVD, guys. Get it now on DVD.
Did you see that in theaters?
Dude, I saw it before it was like in theaters, man.
Really? Oh, you're lucky.
Like it came out. Was that like 2022
or 1?
I think 2021.
Okay.
Came out like summer. It's screened. I should say screened. It's screened in like select theaters. Yeah. Summertime in 2021. And I was like, what's this weird movie like on a Cinemark app? I'm just like, go see it. Because I watched the trailer. I'm like, this is odd, weird. Right? It is A24. But I was like, nah, this looks strange.
Even for A24.
Dude, yeah. And like, I went to go see it. Like, because I'm like, dude, I think it was like, New York
was doing that.
I think I don't think they're sitting there off the watching that film for the first time ever. Yeah, surrounded by like so many different types of people. From like it wasn't even like it was like older white couples. Yeah, to like younger people. It was like just such a mixture of people there, black, white, like all types of people.
White demographic. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was sitting directly in the middle. I'm like the best seats. I can just dream of this like so easily too. Like, and I'm like, this movie is amazing. After I watched it, I'm like, this movie is incredible. It's incredible because it's so different, and the fact I was just amazed that it was made, dude.
Yeah, by the Daniels too, and
the Daniels, man.
They used Adobe Premiere too. Yeah, and man, there was a lot. There's so many different tidbits about that movie. Yeah, I can't even think of them.
Like, dude, one day I would love to watch the behind the scenes with you.
Please, I love that.
Yeah, I still got to finish watching it.
You haven't finished it? Oh, well, I guess you had to in theaters, but
yeah, I got to finish watching the behind the scenes. I'm sorry, because it's so awesome to see how they made everything. But man, and I was like, I didn't expect it to like get the not even the hype, but the fact that like people loved it so much, dude. To put it back in regular theaters, and get like timings and like schedules and stuff, in pretty much across the world, dude. I was like, oh, this is different.
Yeah, it definitely deserved all the Oscars. Yeah, and didn't it win Best Picture too?
I think it won Best Picture, like Best Supporting Actor, Best Actress.
Michelle Yeoh definitely didn't she? Yeah, she had her award for it too.
Shout out to Michelle Yeoh, man. Like,
man, so like I've never seen Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon before either. So.
Never.
My dad was telling me about it. We still gotta watch it, but I know that was what made her like really famous, though, right?
Yeah, I think I I might be racist, but I think cut the cameras, guys. Cut this editor. Cut this. But I think she was in a film with Jackie, and one of the because I saw that one when she was in the film with Jackie, and they were both like super young. But I forget what that movie's called.
That's kind of like what all we really did in Mexico. Just kind of hang out, watch TV together, and movies. Because that's all we really did. One of actually my favorite memories with that is we still have to kind of go back to it, but we watched all of 1 through 6 of Star Wars. I've never seen Star Wars that much. Yeah,
all of them.
Yes, there's still so much Star Wars I want to get into. But we watched 1 through 6 together, and that was really cool. And I think about that a lot. We also saw the Batman.
The Batman together.
That was hard. So I've never seen Dark Knight trilogy Batman either. So like Robert Pattinson, he's my introduction to Batman. That movie was hard as fuck, bro.
Dark Knight is so overrated.
What do you mean? Okay.
Dark Knight is so. Okay. Christopher Nolan's Batman is. I feel like it's so overrated.
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, but
it's a good film. Mm-hmm. But Batman, I don't think it's good.
How come?
It's like it's so Hollywood, I would say. You know what I'm saying?
It's a Hollywood director.
It's a Hollywood director. And I feel like he did it like that on purpose to be like to get people introduced to it. Mm-hmm. So it was less like artsy and like not comic booky, but like it was more I don't know the word. It's like edible, but just for our taste, for casual people's taste. And that's why he did it. And I like that part. Like I like the filmmaking of it, but just like as a Batman film, I'm like, I don't want to go back and watch that.
How do you feel about Robert Pattinson's Batman? Yo, his was hard.
Fucking incredible, dude. She's bipolar. I don't know. But like, dude, it was. Oh my gosh, I will never forget the day I watched the fucking premiere, dude.
Oh my god, it was so hard, dude, bro.
When I tell you, I was with my ex in Toledo, and she knew how crazy I was about this film.
Yeah.
And we went to the theater to see it. And I don't think I've ever been to a film with a fucking, like a countdown.
Oh, that's
that shit had a countdown and like the Riddler, like messages were like all over the screen and shit. Fucking sold out theater, bro. And it's a countdown. I'm like, holy shit, what are we getting ourselves into? Right. I'm like fucking sweating next to like this hot chick next to me. I'm like, fucking Batman. Oh my god, dude. I'm like, this is not real at all. And man, 3-hour long movie, did not get tired.
I didn't get tired once.
I was glued, bro.
I was there the entire time. And it's like I went to go see it again. I went to go see it with the second time with my ex at the time.
Really? Okay.
Ex now. And what is it? But we ended up having to leave. But I didn't. My favorite part of it was the bomb scene. Like I didn't want to leave after that part.
Okay.
Because
I have to stay here.
Dude, that part was so cool. And
yes, dude. I have to stay.
He was. What I liked about this Batman, or like Bruce, he was like so human. My dad, he was like he was too emo. I'm like, how? When you be emo too? If your parents died too, and you're in like this dark.
And you're in Detroit. You're like something less than Detroit right now, dog. Yeah, like dude. Nah, I'm sad. Yeah. I'm sad and angry.
It's raining all the time. Like there's crime happening
everywhere.
And then I'm the one person like taking all this on too.
By choice.
Yeah, right.
Like I'm choosing to be crazy. There's something about that.
Dude, he had the fucking adrenaline like when it was tweaking.
It just tweaked out, bruh. This is the least thing I expected.
So I was like,
I got up in my seat. I said, "What the fuck did he just do, bruh?"
But that's smart. Like he's always right. And I like Bruce for things, but I like Batman for things.
Tactical, like man. Tactical. And like, oh my god.
He was so human. That's
very human.
Because he didn't know all the answers too, and that was like fucking him over. And until he figured it out at the end.
Yeah. And I feel like people expected, like people like the feedback was like, oh man, Batman would never do this, or why did he do this? This is not Batman. And people forget like he's like super duper young, and this is like his kind of very first, but like his first experience with like his road gallery, and with these people and these characters that we know, but like he doesn't know that, so he's just like moping around, like understanding early years, and that's I feel like what makes it so. Just like it makes it so human and so digestible because like people have to like realize this is a character. This isn't what we think he is. This is a character.
Yeah.
And he's a young character of what we think. People forget that, I feel like.
They always, yeah, because we're so used to like Ben Affleck Batman or like Michael Keaton Batman too. There's more experienced Batmans too.
Like this is Batman. This is what Batman should be.
This is like, you ever seen Gotham?
I have never watched Gotham.
Dude, Gotham's really good too.
You like it?
I do, yeah. It's like, because I didn't really read a lot of Batman comics either, but watching Gotham and then like getting all that backstory about the characters too, I thought it was really like definitely one of Fox's best shows, I gotta say.
Okay. I never understood why I never got into it, because I enjoyed the Penguin. Mm-hmm. Have you seen the Penguin?
Dude, I only saw episode 1 and 2. So I'm gonna go back to it because everyone's raving about it.
I feel like I don't know how similar they are, but
different Oswalds.
Different vibes. Yeah. Okay.
One goes Oz and Oswald, and just I feel like also different like motivations too.
That's a good point too. That's a good point.
But both do them pretty well, I think.
Yeah, because they're both really character driven versus like Gotham is more expansive to like different types of characters. Whereas Penguin is literally all about him and his like point of view and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I never got into Gotham, man. I think it was just like on at a time where I just wasn't into film and stuff like that, and I never thought to go back to it, even after seeing like the Joker, the dude.
That was another good movie too. That theater experience was fucking crazy,
man.
Dude, when he fucking shot him, like I was like,
dude.
I was in high school, and I talked to my like I've never seen Joaquin. That was kind of like my introduction to Joaquin Phoenix. Also,
really?
A really formal one, yeah.
Really? Okay.
So,
man,
I loved it. I wasn't mad at it.
I think when was that 2019?
Yeah,
the first Joker came out. Sure. I was supposed to see it with this girl from Cleveland State. I used to go to Cleveland State. Cleveland State.
I saw the one. Yeah, I saw you were repping. Go Vikings.
Go Vikings, guys. I hate Cleveland State.
Why?
Dude, we can get into that later. We can get into that later.
I was actually going to say, if you ever hear me say I love Cleveland State, I'm talking about the film program. So,
dude, I wanted to be in the film program, and I like was getting ready to drop out. But I think my advisor was like, well, you can't do that because you have to like redo your electives again.
Yeah.
Even though I like did all my electives in high school. But she was like, well, because you're starting over, you got to start. I'm like,
that's fucking money, yo.
So I did philosophy, and then I dropped out and just got a job at the bookstore.
Okay, sweet.
I worked at the bookstore for like 3 years. Did
you like it over there? Or?
I loved it. I loved the bookstore, Black and Outfitters.
Okay, cool.
I just worked right in that student center, dude. It was the happiest moment. It was literally like the happiest moments of my life, man. Yeah. Like I loved working there with the people. It was so awesome. But I just didn't like the teachers when I was in computer science.
Oh damn!
And like the teachers were I feel like that guy, man. He was like a really bad teacher, really bad professor. Actually, he actually put the actual code of conduct in that bad boy. He was a professor, and he wasn't a good professor at all.
What did he like? Why was he so bad?
I was learning more things outside of class with the textbook that we weren't even supposed to use.
Yeah,
that was like we had to buy that textbook for the class. What he did in class was like so random, and then how he would teach is that he didn't teach us. He would just say, all right, guys, do this. And we're like, what do you, okay. This is intro to like programming, by the way. Intro. He's like, all right, guys, do this program right here. And we're like, how do we do the program, man? How do we do it? And he would like pretty much get mad at us that we didn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Intro to programming. Intro to programming.
Sounds complicated.
How do you do programming? You get introduced into it. He wasn't introducing anything but his sassiness. And I was like, dude, I got by on doing stuff from the book to help me.
Yeah.
But then he was like, yeah, we're not using that book at all this semester. Wasted $180.
You bought the book?
Bought the book.
Oh.
Got a discount because I worked at the bookstore. But I was like, dude, why am I even here? Like, why am I in school? Like, I loved programming and like coding and stuff, but it just made me fall out of love with it. Because I'm thinking it's going to be like a back and forth relationship. Like I'm being taught something. I'm going to go apply it after school or in class. Nope. Do this code. Bye.
That's great.
Fuck that shit, man.
Do you think school kills your passion for art or like for anything?
That's a good question, man. The school killed. I don't think so, dude. I mean, personally, I think a lot about school. Like I dream a lot and I'm like inside of a school.
Yeah.
All the time. And that's a deep cut. But I think depending on the person, it could be creative for you and like for the spirit and like the soul, or it could just be like super militaristic and be like, I have to do these things and get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because every kid's like, I hate school. Some kids are like, dude, fucking school is everything. I can't wait to go back.
Yeah.
And I started to understand like both sides growing up. I feel like, so I think it's really depending on like who you are.
That's real about the teacher can definitely like inspire you too.
Dude, yeah.
Because I've had a couple of good teachers that really like that kept me going in filmmaking too, and really just takes that one. Yeah, especially right now, some of my teachers like shout out to Ms. Alexander and Professor Seiler.
Let's go.
Yeah, like having those teachers can really make the difference for you too. And
yes, they can, dude.
Because even when they're there to motivate you too, and when you have a teacher that's really passionate about teaching too, who doesn't just see it like as a check, I think they always make all the more difference too. We need more teachers like that.
1,000,000%, man. And like just the teachers that you see them as humans, but they also see you as human as well. And it's that relationship. Like I can work with you if you work with me, type of thing. Not like you better do this, or if you don't, you're gonna get punished. Or like it's less of that like authoritative figure and more of a human. Like they don't have to be here.
Yeah.
Technically, as a student, I don't have to be here. I could be doing anything else.
You could just walk out the classes.
Yeah, but like I'm here, and it's easy to be like, oh, as a kid, you have to appreciate your teachers, but like. You see what's happening now. Like these kids are going crazy, man.
Yeah,
like,
we got a whole bunch of YNs around,
dude, a whole bunch of YNs.
And then Galaxy guys and everything.
Galaxy guys, fucking
Kia boys.
Zoot it up, bro. Kia boys. It's like, man.
It's not out here, yeah.
I wonder how we were as kids. I know we weren't like crazy like they are now, but like.
I know a couple of crazy kids, but like never like a whole bunch of kids like this too.
A whole bunch of them. Bro, I'm scared to walk outside and see a group of YNs, bro.
I've seen your kind before. Welcome to the cycle of success and failure.
Plug. I'm afraid to go and Target. It don't matter if they could just be YNs, white, black, Hispanic. I don't care, man.
But there's a whole group of them.
A whole group of them. I'm like, man, I gotta watch my body, man. I gotta watch my Beyblade.
If you're ready to switch cheese, so
right. Hey guys, what's going on, guys? Hey. Get that boy.
Yeah. Never know it's like a setup or anything. I don't know. Bro. I feel like it's just what is it? A lot of misguidance around, and
yeah, man.
A lot of kids like think that stuff is cool. They've always thought that stuff is cool, but like it really isn't. And I think what we need to start promoting more is just like, reading or like or creating more.
What they try to do with us, like we like
which sounds lame, right? I said reading, I was like boring. But
get this guy out of here.
Yeah, right.
It does though.
We need to do more like physical stuff too, like more team building stuff. Like people need to play more like rec volleyball or more like outdoor activities.
You know what I think it is too? I think a lot of the teachers who are in the schools now, they weren't the creative kids. They weren't like they weren't, not all of them, but like most of them probably weren't like the kids in class like us that were like just mind racing. Blah, blah, blah. We're all over the place, but like we're able to work with people socially. I feel like a lot of those teachers now who may even be our age too, or a little bit older as well, their approach isn't effective because they aren't thinking like the kids.
It's not as fun. Like
they're thinking like, this is my job.
Yeah.
You know, man.
It's too logical with some of these things. Like they need to make it more creative and more fun and engaging for kids.
Yes, dude.
Because they're not only thinking about a lot. They're like, okay, how can I just like get this done?
Yeah, I'm gonna get this classwork done. I can pass this test. Cool, I'm just looking at the answers.
But if you like make a song or a game out of it, like kids are gonna be more engaged with it. People are gonna be more engaged with it.
Yes. Even like when I first had AP anything in school,
dude,
my senior year, I was so afraid. I was like, oh shit, this is it for me. And I ain't graduating. Like, but I went into it like, oh, actually, no, this is new for me. 1, 2, this is something I've never done before. But my only AP classes were AP Literature and AP Stats.
Okay.
And I was like, I love reading, but I was afraid of how the teacher would like teach.
Yeah.
And I was like, I hate math, but I like the way stats, like the problems were. And I had like an amazing teacher as well in stats. But both my AP classes were amazing because the teachers were so engaged in it. Like they love that field, man. Like they were so about literature. They were so about books. They were so about stats and like solving the problems and giving us equations. Like I'm like, damn, I could use this stat problem in real life now. Like I can probability, 1 in 4, cool. But I thought I would hate it like going into it. So it really is like about how in depth the teacher is about their own passion. Yeah. And you can see that love literally just being in their class, man. Like it's a vibe that they create. I feel like our teachers don't create vibes, man.
No, they don't.
You're just in that bitch, like staring at people like, fuck, why am I here?
Like they don't even want to be here, and that really sucks.
Right.
I bet elementary is like a good demonstration of that too, about having teachers who like are really passionate about their jobs.
Yeah. We should conquer nature, but not as
we've already been doing that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we have been doing that. I'm like, we conquer nature. Let's take over nature, dude. Wait till nature takes over us.
And it's gonna happen. Like
I can't wait for that, man. That's what I love. Like,
do you think we'll be around for it? Or at least, do you think we'll reap the benefits of it, or we'll get caught up in it, like with everyone else's bullshit?
I think we'll definitely be caught up in it. And that's like this.
It sucks.
It sucks because, like, damn, in the end, it is going to be ass. Like, ain't no happy ending. Yeah. That's okay. Because, like, I'm not going to be around to see it, but, like, to witness it happen, like, maybe we're like an origin right now, I feel like, of just something. We're at the origin of something in time, space.
Like near the end of it. I don't know. I mean,
people, You don't.
Yeah, I feel like I'm confident that we'll definitely be around for like. We won't, but like there will definitely be future generations.
Yeah, generations.
I'm just hoping that things will still be as habitable by then.
Yeah, I love post-apocalyptic, but I like more of like the Last of Us type of vibes.
I still need to watch and play that. I'm not.
You haven't got any of the media.
Dude, I was just talking to my friend about it. He was like, "Andrew, why'd you get a PS5?" I was like, Spider-Man 2.
If you like Spider-Man 2. And you want more of like a chill story game? Brother, you got to play The Last of Us Part 1. I think it's remastered now.
I'm still like in the beginning of it. Like after the intro, and Joel is like shooting out the fireflies in the beginning still.
Of the show?
Of the game.
Of the game?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. So continue to play it, man.
So, while we're on the topic of video games, what games are you playing right now?
Dude. Games I'm playing. I'm addicted to Marvel Rivals. I need help. Please send.
Addiction, though.
Dude, it's like a totally fun
I played
addiction.
once today, like so much fucking fun.
You wanted to keep playing, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I want to play as Wolverine. I want to get better at Spider-Man, and I see the hate going on with Jeff the Shark. He ate me one time. I was like, what the fuck?
Jeff swallows me whole, man.
Yo, but
swallows me, bro. I was supposed to edit. This Friday was supposed to be my editing day. Yeah. I was playing Marvel Rivals, bro. I was too locked in. I was too locked in.
I'm not mad at it, though.
But yeah, I've been playing that. I've been playing Cyberpunk.
Gotta play that still. And watch it.
Dude, yeah, you gotta. I would watch it first, and then play the game. Okay. Because it's a vibe. The show is incredible. It was way better than I thought. But playing the game, I personally think is better than GTA because it's futuristic. So you don't know what anything really is. Yeah. When you're running around, but just like looking up and seeing like flying cars and like the fucking freeways and the towers. I'm like, nigga, what? Like I'm actually in this like right now, driving around and shit, talking to people. And I had like a good little phase of that, like not too recently. I think like a couple weeks ago, I was just like playing after work because I stopped doing filming this month. I'm taking a break from filming, so I'm like just gaming. Yeah. So I've been playing Cyberpunk, Death Stranding.
I gotta play that too.
Really chill game, and Helldivers.
How was Helldivers?
Dude, if you, like it's such an interesting game because it's
so. Like a lot of hype, I heard.
It's so cinematic, dude. We're just running around shooting at fucking bugs, aliens, and robots. Yeah. And I got like zombie aliens. Like, as a dude, you're like, this is the sickest thing ever. I'm shooting aliens. I'm shooting robots. Poof, explosions everywhere. Like, you're in war, man. Yeah. You're in war. You're in war playing Helldivers. It gets real. I got PTSD right now from explosions, man, and enemies screaming all around me, dude. It's a cool game that isn't Call of Duty, man. Like I don't like Call of Duty anymore, man.
You don't?
I don't.
I never got into it.
Never. I'm proud of you, dude.
My friend, he's like, Andrew, get Black Ops 6, or like, why don't you ever play the Call of Duty? He's like, I never got it. I was mainly a Halo guy.
You're a Halo guy? Yeah. I was Battlefield boy.
Okay, I never played. I played one Battlefield, I think, or just like a little bit of it.
Call of Duty is just too crackheadish. It's just too like.
A lot of sweats on there too sometimes.
Sweats, people with no homes, no jobs, no love interest in their life.
The Call of Duty players are gonna come after you for this one.
Dude, I'll take them all on. I'll take them all on and get headbutted.
All sweaty of them, bro.
All
like,
sweaty.
with some deodorant, bro.
Deodorant, musty. Come at me, man. I'll hug you, man. I'll hug you. No, I used to be really into it. I get flack for being like, oh, I love Call of Duty Ghost.
Yeah.
Because that's like the worst one.
Really? Okay.
That's like the worst one by all time. That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the community says.
That's what they say. Okay.
But it's my favorite one. That's the first one I
You're definitely coming after you now.
That was the first one I played. Like, especially fun when you get to play with somebody.
Yeah.
And I got to play with my cousin, and he was younger than me, but we would always play games together.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like our first time being able to play the game like over Xbox, and he's like at home and I'm at home. Dude, hop on Ghost, dude.
I didn't play Mortal Kombat a lot. I still don't. I'm not good at that game. My other friend cooks me in it.
I don't.
I butter mash the hell out of it.
I've only played Mortal Kombat like passing, like at a cousin's house or like.
I'm more of an Injustice guy.
Yeah, I kind of miss Injustice.
It's fun too.
I kind of miss Injustice, dude. Remember like on the tablets?
Yeah.
People used to be fucking spamming Injustice.
Exactly.
You got Target. You see somebody like. You hear the sound effects everywhere. Like it was everywhere. But like I like Street Fighter more because of the aesthetic. It was very.
They have cooler characters, I think.
Yeah, it was very anime, and it was very just like punchy and less graphic.
Yeah.
Than Mortal Kombat. I'm like, I don't want to get my neck broken.
No, you just want to like fight around. Just
Hadouken. I want to do that. Yeah. I want to like snap someone's neck and like continue to fight them at the same time. Like what the hell going on? Like it was just way more like peaceful. Like it was cooler. They had cooler characters. Like it was a fighting game. Like it was. Yeah, it was.
Did you play Marvel vs. Capcom?
I never played that. Man.
Really? Okay.
I've never played that. I'm so disappointed in myself.
I played that in passing. I think when my brother had a PS Vita, I played that too. Okay. And, but that was also really fun too.
Besides fucking Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've never played any of the Dragon Ball Z.
You haven't played Sparking yet?
No.
It's not too bad. It was fun though. It's a lot. I was just playing that too. I got my ass beat, but it's a lot of fun. I want to get better, dude. No, because
they be going crazy on there.
They go fucking crazy, and for good reason too. Like if you're a Dragon Ball fan, like this game really is for you, and it's really for anyone who's likes those type of fighting games.
Fighting games, okay.
It's just like. You can button mash, but you also if you learn the combos, like it's a lot more fun too.
Okay.
And
learning the combos.
Yeah, learn the combo. Like TikTok is really helpful for that too. I've heard that's how some people get better with it. And
that's a good point.
TikTok and YouTube, but like, yeah, if you play Sparking or like Raging, like I played Raging Blast. That was my Dragon Ball game growing up, and yeah, they're just like they're always doing something different with them too. The stories might not always be any different, but like the fighting, the mechanics of them are a lot different too.
Okay.
But they were looking forward to this game being like revamped a little bit now.
Because you're just boxing people.
Yeah.
Ain't no like crazy like, oh, I'm gonna do this move. I gotta fucking spin the fucking controller. It's just like, bro, I beat you.
Yeah. Like, run again if you want, but like
run the bag. That's
it. And it's anime accurate too, which I really appreciate too.
It's like I mean, in this one. I heard you get to like create your own storylines or something like that.
Yeah,
And then it's like that on top of like it being anime accurate, which is fire. So you can have like a character who's overpowered. As people are going to be using all the time, probably like, oh man, you picked him.
Everyone goes into lobbies using Jiren, Whis, like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It's fucking crazy.
Well, all right, I got it. Boom, huh? All right.
But like then you'll see the people using Chaozu or Yajirobe like just cooking people.
Really? He's cooking people with, oh man.
Dude,
that's sick though.
I don't know if it's ever happened, but I'm sure someone's beating someone with Hercule.
Somebody's touching somebody up.
Yeah. I would hope so. If you're getting beat by Hercule, you just gotta turn in the game. I don't know.
Eject that button.
Just gotta return it. No, return the entire console.
Return the console.
Losing to a Hercule, bro. Like,
burn the console down. Burn it. Please burn it.
Can never pick up a controller again.
Crazy, bro. I never like. I think it was mainly because like I never was into it when I was younger either. Just Dragon Ball in general. Mm-hmm. Even though it was like always on.
Yeah.
I was more Naruto based, man. Like
that's my shit. Yeah.
Like I didn't play all the Ninja Storms. I think I played like Ninja Storm like 1 or 2 up. And
hey man, see me. I should have brought 4 over.
I think I retired from playing it because my friends would kick my ass. Mm-hmm. And my brother started to learn how to kick my ass. And I'm like, I can't live with somebody who can beat me in this game.
I couldn't.
Every time I want to hop on.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, I don't play anymore with you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So I retired from playing that like around before the pandemic or something like that.
Yeah.
I used to like play it heavily, man. Like I love Ninja Storm. But like I never got to like the Budokais or like none of that.
Neither did I. Yeah. Everyone talking like Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and blah, blah.
Yeah.
That was it was really raging blast for me. Like I want to learn how to play fighters, but that's about it.
I like Fighter Z was way more interesting to me because I'm like I like the
platform too,
the
right?
platforming and like the side scroller 2D
and
like the animations were fire.
Man. Yeah,
I'm like this looks
the start to finish, like yeah.
I was about to buy it, but then my friends were like, "Don't buy that trash ass game, bro."
When did you start gaming and on what console?
When did I start gaming? I started gaming at like 5. I would say a 4 on the PlayStation 1, and I was just playing Rayman. And I played like Scooby-Doo, Cyber Chase, one of my favorite games. And PS2 was Raps, dude. I never got a PlayStation 3, ever, because I had the Xbox 360.
Yeah, I played that too.
But yeah, man, I've been gaming for a long time, and I like my mind when I'm gaming. Cause I don't just do it to just be doing it like spending my life away, blah blah. Like I'm really like immersing myself into like these worlds, especially if they're like open worlds and shit like that. I'm just like looking at the trees and like looking at like the background and like feeling and hearing the noises. I'm like, this shit is beautiful, man. Like I pay more attention to that type of shit when I'm gaming. Like, who made this? Like, why do they make this shit? Like,
I definitely think after finishing Spider-Man 2, I definitely did think about like, yeah, what was like the production team like for this, and what does it take to make a video game?
Yeah,
so amazing like this too, because like how do you know when like someone's just gonna be like, how do you account for like people like digging around in the game too?
Yeah,
and just like how do you know all the different voices that you had to record for it too?
Yeah, I feel like you make a good game when you can have a casual play it, just be able to hop on, hop off, and still have a good time. And you have like people like us who are like, man, look at this building. Yeah. Like I'm touching this building. Like in this game, like I'm being so meta in this game, and it probably looks weird in the game. Yeah. And they're looking at our character like, what the fuck is this person doing? Like some super meta shit. But like, yeah, I feel like you definitely make a good game when you can like have so many different types of people enjoy it. Forget like the backlash you're gonna get, blah blah blah. Like, oh my god, gaming's dead. Oh, like, bro, people can just enjoy the game how they enjoy it, and that's the overall vibe of it. That's the whole point of it. Just enjoy the game. That's it.
You've also been streaming with something lately too, right?
Yeah. Streaming Hogwarts. Oh yeah, I have Hogwarts Legacy. Okay, cool. I forgot. I just got into that.
How's that been?
Dude, that game's really good.
Are you a big Harry Potter fan?
Yeah. Not like I know all the lore. Yeah. Voldemort. Oh my goodness, don't say his name. But I grew up with my mom, my grandma watching Harry Potter, and I didn't know how big it was. Yeah. Until I got like, I wouldn't say like high school, but it wasn't like mainstream. But it was just like people knew of it and like referenced it and stuff like that. But dude, Hogwarts it's an awesome game.
My brother, really he was telling me that he even read Harry Potter. I was like, that's
you read it?
Yeah, damn. He's like, he's 30, and I was like, oh, dude, I didn't realize you read Harry Potter too. And when my brother, he went to Italy, I think. Yeah, he read all the Harry Potters there for the first time. And I was like,
they're good reads out here, man. Like, because there's some stuff from the books they don't play in the movies, but they're about to now with like making a new show.
Oh, really?
It's like a new TV show, and each season is going to be like that book. It's kind of fire.
That would be. See, I've never read the books. I've never seen the movies.
Never ever seen the movies either, bro.
With my ex, we tried to watch the first one, and we just like. I think we got like 20 minutes into it.
It's like a slow burner.
She's seen them all. Like she's a huge Harry Potter fan, so I tried to watch it for her. But yeah. I mean, I'm still for watching them. I just haven't gotten around to them.
You gotta watch them like somebody fun, like someone who's like, look at that. This is this like who's giving you the lore too. At the same time, I'm just like, hey, you ever seen Harry Potter? Let's watch it. And just silent the entire time. Yeah. Even though they've seen it, they're just like do talk to me. Like, what am I watching? Like,
no, I mean, it looks like a fun watch. Like, I like wizardry and stuff like that, magic. I just never got into that stuff. Like, I still want to get into also like Lord of the Rings too.
Dude,
it would not be a talk show with me if we weren't talking about anime at some point. Like
anime,
we can go on and on.
Can I tell you something now?
Please, yeah.
Tell like a secret.
Yeah.
I think I've only told someone this. I was like, my future is pretty much my creative future is pretty much going to be like, I want to say adapting, but like creating films or that film look. It could be any type of media, but making that film look using like anime vibes. Yeah. With the like, I watch the newer anime mainly, and the older anime with like the stories and stuff like that. I watched them from the cinematography, the stories, and the characters. Yeah. I love character animation. I love how silly a character can get, how they look when something crazy is happening. Like I'm more drawn into that versus like the punching and like the explosion and stuff. Absolutely. But, like, I'm so in tune with like why did they frame that like that? Yeah. Why do they do that angle right there? Why is this character like this? But I want to do that with real people, and not like the RDC like this is like an anime type of video, but like actually get those like that energy, that aesthetic to like real life. You know what I'm saying? That's my future secret. How I would create stuff, basically.
That's I think that's really cool that you do that, and you really should be using anime for that for that inspiration. Like Michael B. Jordan did it for Creed, and like Creed 3, that worked perfectly. It was so great to see,
on a big ass theater like that. I'm like,
dude, the Dragon Ball punch, dude, like, that was hard,
dude. And then like being kids and like in a ring, I'm like, whoa.
So I'm the exact same way. That's what I do in my filmmaking too. Like I take a lot of anime inspiration. One time I saw Tokyo Ghoul, and I was watching it over the summertime, and they had like a really cool circular angle when they were fighting. Like that was super hard. I was like, I want to recreate that for it if I ever do an action scene.
That's what I'm saying. Like stuff like that, man.
Dude, anime and movies is like always so great to see. Like seeing Tarantino do it. That was just one that just came to mind. But like
Tarantino,
for Kill Bill. But
I gotta watch that.
It's such a good movie. I forgot about the anime part when I saw it the second time, but the character part, the characters are really important in animes, and like that's why I really like them a lot too, and the themes that they have as well too. Like I really appreciate like the themes of friendship a lot too, and the never like giving up, their shonen journey also.
Shonen, seinen stuff too.
Yeah, I really like. I read seinens. I watch shonens. I think more.
I feel like I'm the same way.
Because like reading Vinland Saga is way more, I feel like, different than watching it.
I've watched Vinland Saga. I haven't read it though.
Read it, it's fucking great, but watching it is also amazing too.
Because the same thing with Vagabond.
I'm reading that right. I'm on the third volume.
You're on the third volume? I think I'm on the second.
Do you have the deluxe edition?
Yeah. I got the thick ass ones.
I'm going back to my goal of collecting all 12 of them.
Man, when I tell you like,
shit's so fucking hard.
I don't even. I feel like it's the Vagabond community is probably like, hey, we appreciate what we have. Yeah. I mean, we want like it to be animated, but like we understand like this might not be animated ever. It might not. Ever. But you can read Vagabond and just look down at the page and like take a look back, like, God damn, like, this is
peak.
This is literally peak.
This is art, like.
It's not just like, oh, it looks cool. Like, it's so beautiful, man. Just the way, like, a katana is being, like, unsheathed or something like that.
I heard, like, he's actually, like, painting in some of these pages, too.
Dude, Inoue is he's insane, man.
Artist, man.
Like I remember watching like a whole documentary YouTube video just talking about him and like him creating what's the name? Oh my god, the basketball anime. Slam Dunk.
Is he did Slam Dunk, right?
Yeah.
And he did Real also, right?
Yep.
Or is that someone else?
Yep. And the documentary was just talking about like his journey from like when he was younger, how he created Rio, how he created Slam Dunk, and him getting into Vagabond, and like them being so like basketball, and then fucking Ronin and shit, like and, like real world stuff, basketball with like these characters and like these kids, to just like some fucking swordsman shit.
Yeah.
It's like it's so creative, and they're all beautiful, bruh. I was gonna buy the Slam Dunk movie on DVD, and I still want to because I gotta find it.
I want to watch that too. But
I want to watch it.
Watched it,
dude. But like I like the different type of anime, like haiku, bro.
I gotta watch that too. I can see, yeah,
bro. Haiku. That was the only show ever that I was like, this shit look dumb when I first got into it. It was during the pandemic, mind you, and I was like, why am I seeing this everywhere? Like, this shit looks so stupid. Like, it's just like some like girly show, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Just me being like dumb and like young and shit.
Just like judging a book by its cover.
Watch the first 3 episodes. Bro.
It's hard. I've only seen the first one, but
when I tell you I was so locked in on that show after watching the first 3 episodes, I bought a volleyball. I bought like some knee pads and shit. During the pandemic, I ain't gonna be using any of this shit at all. I went on Amazon. Dude, I was so locked in. Haiku's like my favorite sports anime. Yeah, that's why I wanted to get into Slam Dunk. I'm like, I wonder how this show is with basketball.
I watched the first episode of Kuroko's basketball, and that was really good too.
I heard, that's the one that was like fucking the crazy one.
Yeah, like
doing fucking.
It's
crazy.
Super anime.
Super anime.
But it's good though. I love it. It was the most anime shit ever, and I was like, "This is why I love anime, bro."
Dude,
like, they'll take something so simple and just like go 0 to 100 with it.
Make
like,
it insane. Yeah,
but it's entertaining too. You know, like I was locked in with it.
I think that I want to bring that like that energy into like real life filmmaking and just making stuff, man. Like, I think it's so cool to have a real life person and not make it cringy either. Cause that's the first thing you think of is like, oh, if someone's like doing that, like it's cringy. I love doing that because it's hilarious. But I'm like, I want to bring more of like the mindset, like the characteristics.
I've learned like it's good to bring in the visuals of it, but when you actually do try and bring in like some of the dialogue, that's the part you should cut out.
That's the part you should cut out, yeah.
I write in the dialogue, and when I actually hear this shit, I'm like, damn, this sounds animated.
Sounds animated to say out loud.
Sounds awkward. It's not real.
To tell somebody to say, hey man, say you're never gonna give up.
Exactly. Yeah, right. Like, the amount of notes I've gotten from teachers about that, like,
really?
Yes, I wrote anime as shit, bro.
Dude, yeah.
Recently,
we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later. I want to talk about that. I got into movies like heavy and like filmmaking heavy after my breakup, and I was like, this is my life. I found my passion. Like, I was like legit, like I'm getting the membership, I'm getting the Cinemark membership, and like going to the movies a lot because a lot of movies were coming out because the pandemic was gone. So like, let's put out movies, guys. I'm like, oh fuck yeah. So I did the $9.99 a month for Cinemark, and it's still the same, dude. I've saved so much money.
Oh hell
yeah, that fucking app, man.
I think I said like $131 right now.
Dude, I think last time I checked over the summertime of this year, it was like you saved like $500, man. I was like, holy fuck,
holy shit,
oh my gosh. But like,
yeah, 131.
I don't think I'll ever turn it off, man. Like I'm always going to the movies.
I'll pause it every here and there, but because I like the it comes with the movie credit too. And it gets to roll over. Like, that's what makes it more worth it for me.
That I didn't know that for Cinemark. I'm like, damn, you get 2 extra tickets, free tickets, when you get to like 300 points.
The platinum, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh shit, I got 300 points.
That, yeah.
You usually worked hard for that? Fuck yeah, man.
I was trying.
I'm like, guys, let's go to the movies,
like,
guys.
Come on. Anytime anyone got like big group tickets, I was like, oh, hey, like, use my Cinemark card. Like, I got that.
When I tell you, like, I went to go see Avatar, like 11 times, 13 times. Bro, I was. They were probably tired of me in that theater. Like, you back again.
Mm-hmm.
I see at least maybe twice a week when that movie was in theaters, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier this year, like December last year when it came out, and like early January of this year,
Mm-hmm.
You could not see me not at the theater watching Avatar, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Weird vibe.
And then what else too? Yeah, that's pretty much like my go-to for it. Or at AMC lately, I sometimes I'll get like concessions too if it's like a discount Tuesday though too.
Discount Tuesday AMC.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. I feel like this is crazy. I feel like every time I've gone to AMC, it's always like just the baddies are there.
Yes.
AMC got baddies. Cinemark got like just I don't know who Cinemark got. I'm there all the time. I'm just like
Cinemark has everyone.
It's everybody. That's what I
Everyone
like
goes to
that
Cinemark, yeah.
about it. But like AMC is like you get like the girls there, the dudes with the dudes, and like the couples.
Yeah.
But, like everyone's hot.
Yeah.
Even like the moms, like the dads. I'm like everybody's hot that goes to AMC.
Cause like they're always they're shopping outside of that too, and it's just like
there's like the plazas and stuff.
Yeah.
I forget about
so
that.
it's like it's kind of like more of like a vibe going there too, like more of like a I don't know. I feel like, and that's why I started liking AMC a little bit more. It's like it feels like a little more classier, I guess.
You can like go to the fucking TJ Maxx and then just go next door to the movies, man.
Dude, you can
get some fucking food.
You can go to the movies and then go to Texas Roadhouse after and fuck up some of the rolls.
Oh man.
I'm trying to get with my friend right now. I'm trying to get her to get crumble cookies and then we go to AMC.
My brother is obsessed with crumble cookies, bro.
Crumble cookies is cool. It's all right. It's like I'm not obsessed over it, but it is good.
They be having some big ass cookies though.
They're big as shit, yeah. And
I'm like, can I digest this?
Is it really me when I'm by your side? Pop another bean, see my other side.
It's just like it's as long as you don't think about the calories or sugars to them, like, it's a good cookie.
I gotta stop thinking about that and just eat it and just consume it, bro. Dude, I like that.
Date night people, let me put you on some game. If you go to
game time.
If you go to Discount Tuesday, if you go to any Discount Tuesday or like a Regal or something like that, and if you go to BJ's and you can get like their Pizookie for $5 too, that's a good date night right there.
We got the date night order. Tune in, lock in. You know where we at.
Treat your partners right.
Treat your partner with some Pizookie and some crumble cookies, and don't get her popcorn because y'all already spent too much money. That's the budget. You get one thing. Like you get popcorn and a drink, but you can't get what I get.
No, we're sharing.
We're sharing. You can't get 2 boxes of chicken wings or chicken tenders like I get. I do my own thing, brother.
But we can share, and that's
share.
more romantic.
We can share the popcorn. Bro, I've gone on dates before and like the girl didn't share her popcorn. That's and I had to respect it. I had to be like, my fault. I didn't mean to overstep my boundaries.
Did she buy her own popcorn or you bought it?
I think I bought it.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, but it was like a small popcorn. So like a part of me understood, like I will eat this shit up. Mm-hmm. Especially if it's good too.
Yeah.
Because I'd be scared of my popcorn and it don't be that good sometimes, depending on where you go. Or depending on the day.
I think AMC has like the best popcorn.
They do. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
They have the best popcorn.
Going there lately. And then I sit down and I'm eating like fucking Wingstop in the movie theater, bro. I felt like big bag of shit for it, but I was it's also fun, This is what
that's
there's
like
2 other people there.
Yeah, that's like the stigma when you bring in food. Is like their first thought is like, man, this is illegal.
Yeah,
this feels wrong.
They can kick you out,
They can kick you out, but like realistically, you in a movie, you're supposed to be relaxed. I can eat whatever I want to eat.
Yeah.
I'm watching this film.
I pay for this.
No one's gonna be like, we got you, boy.
Right.
Go ahead, get up for me, brother. You're like, whoa, dude, just eating some pizza. Like whole pizza box, like.
And they sell this stuff too, so it's not like it's crazy to bring in like this actual food.
That's what I'm saying. Like you got food. I don't think anyone's gonna like check out what you have when you're like already sat down.
Yeah. But see, someone did come in, and like I was like mid bite, and I was like, I put stuff down. So
sometimes security people be going in there just like chilling, man.
Yeah, I used to do that.
You do that too?
When I used to do walkthroughs, I hope my manager didn't see this. When I used to do walkthroughs, I would just watch some of the movies sometimes.
Dude, yeah.
I'm like, bro, even if whatever you do whatever you do at the movie theaters, but like don't be loud, don't be
loud.
Like,
don't bring your kids to see Wicked.
Why is your baby at the movie theater, bro?
Why are they running up and down the stairs, bro? We're watching Wicked, man.
A baby at Sonic 3 is acceptable. Why is there a baby at fucking Gladiators 2, bro?
Dude, yeah.
Why?
I only like families with kids were at Gladiator when I saw it too.
I understand, like, you know, you couldn't get a babysitter or anything like that, or, you know, it was just like on short notice. Your baby does not need to be seeing, you know, fucking killing. And, like, they're not gonna understand it. It disrupts everyone else. Please don't.
Your baby also needs to know that they're at the movies.
Right.
Hey, talk to your kid like an adult. Be like, hey, Ron, when you get in there, don't be acting crazy, man. Man to man, don't be acting crazy, Ron.
As a former movie employee, clean up after your kids too. Stop letting them spill like their ices on the floor and you just like let that shit slide.
Even adults, clean up after yourselves. Like
don't
really, just
like,
take your trash and throw it away.
Don't think like, oh, someone's gonna come clean this up. Throw that shit away.
Yeah.
If you are bringing outside food and shit, throw that shit away
Throw
too.
it away.
We don't care about you bringing it in, but don't make a mess.
Throw your Wendy's bag away, bro.
I used to bring in mad Wendy's.
Because Wendy's was like the shit to bring in.
Yeah.
It was so like small and convenient to like stuff in your jacket and stuff, bro.
I brought that into My Hero Academia too. I will never forget.
For real?
That. Yeah.
Bro, I miss sneaking in Wendy's, bro. I low-key might start doing that again.
I know loving you comes with a price. So what's wrong has me feeling right. I know.
Yo, bring in food to the theater, bro. Just bring in food. I ain't gonna smell it. I ain't gonna snitch, but like bring in food because I low-key might be sitting next to you and we could share.
Going to the movies with girls are definitely fun for that reason though, because I just be like, hey, can I put this in your purse, please? Or like,
Can I sneak this king size Reese cup?
Yes.
This six, I think it's six. Yeah, this 6-piece Reese cup.
Yeah, 6.
In your purse. Por favor.
And then we can both enjoy it, you know?
No, I can just enjoy it because it's mine, and you got your popcorn, and it's all I needed. That's how I be saving money.
No, for real.
I just bring in like a 6 king size Reese cup and like get her popcorn, and we're both satisfied.
I go to the Dollar General before every movie theater. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm already spending like $12 or $8 for this ticket. I might even get some popcorn too. So like I'm already like breaking the bank a lot. I
gotta go back to that, man. I have not been sneaking in Reese's in a while. I've been getting food there, and it's probably been fucking me up.
Dude, it's
shit.
It really is a necessity. So, on topic of filmmaking, what films inspired you to pursue filmmaking, or what got you into filmmaking in general?
Okay, man, films that I feel like at a young age, being able to absorb films and like really love them, and not even just like the aspect of making it. I would just really like films like Where the Wild Things Are. Films like what's the name? Edgar Wright and like Scott Pilgrim and like Hot Fuzz and shit. Like I really like those type of movies because they weren't just like the movies that seem super produced and like high budget action. Like it was just like, oh, I know someone like with a camera filmed this and like made something funny and like cool. Like I liked that aspect of filmmaking, and that got me into like the world. But like after the breakup, I feel like instead of being sad, I was like, I wanna continue my art.
Yeah.
You know, I wanna do something that I wasn't used to doing. And I talked to my therapist a lot about that. Like I talked to her like I wanna do this, but I'm like really shy, like filming stuff out in public. It was like my worst fear. It's like having a camera out in public.
Yeah.
Because everyone's looking at you like, what is this guy doing? But when I started to do it at a controlled rate and just like exposing myself to it, I was like, oh, this is like how it's done. Like people just take their camera everywhere they go and just like create art with it, man. Like just stuff they notice, the tree swaying or like the skyline. Like I figure out the beauty of it. I figure like my beauty of it, and that was really the main reason because it was like therapy for me, which is like filming stuff, just shooting stuff out and about. So yeah, that's why I didn't expect myself to get this heavy into it. Really,
I appreciate the heaviness. I mean, like that's what because another thing that I wanted to ask too was like what emotion does bring bring out your most creative self?
What emotion? That's a really good question. Definitely my ego.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, like,
but please.
With me personally, it's, if I'm not like, I have to make this, and it's not even like I want to be seen or I want like an audience, I just forget like I have this in me. Like I'm not a character, but like people can see me as a character, and I like that. Like I think that's funny. I think that's amazing too.
I'm the same way. Yeah.
Yeah, because like people can get the real me, but I'm also not gonna like be anybody different at the same time, and people expect that, you know. Yeah, unapologetically. But I forget like, oh yeah, I am me. I could put me and have someone watch me. Yeah. You know, but it's not for me. It's for them to understand who I am. And it's definitely about my ego. It used to be like me being sad, but I'm like, that was usually when I was just like wanted to listen to music. Like I was sad, listen to music, or like watch anime or something like that. I'm just a normal dude. I didn't go to film school. I didn't grow up with this. I don't have like a whole bunch of money to get all this crazy gear. Yeah, that was my motivation. Was like I don't have the necessary background to be doing this stuff, but it is creative and it is my art. Yeah. And it wasn't like forced, like, oh, I want to make money or I want to blow up on X, Y, and Z. I have to be a YouTuber or I have to make stuff. Like, I wanted to make stuff. Yeah. And I got into YouTube, bro. Like, I was like, great, I was making YouTube videos because I used to love watching YouTubers like PewDiePie, like Markiplier, Corey, Berleezy, like I'm Dante, like. I love watching Dante. Yeah. Really? Yeah. Dude, he's like hilarious, man.
He's super funny. Yeah. I like his reacting stuff a lot.
He just reminds me of like people I grew up with, man. I think that's why people love streamers, because like sometimes they remind people of people they know, or, like some shit they talk about and shit. But I just enjoy what I consume, and I wanted to be that. Yeah. I wanted to be Corey and Berleezy and shit like that. So I made like horror game YouTube videos and shit, and just like vlogs. But not too much. Not too many. Because I was still learning how to edit and shit. Yeah. But that got me into just like, I would say the media. Like, making, like getting footage, putting it somewhere and editing. Yeah. I remember like having like some super janky like editing software with like the fucking watermark still on. Yeah. Like I love that. I still remember that.
Do you remember what service you were using? Were you using DaVinci or something?
DaVinci was after. I got rid of that one. I was like, DaVinci is free. I'm going to use this and learn it from like YouTube. Yeah. But it was like some random like, oh my, I forgot because I deleted it so fast. Because I got so mad that the watermark was like still in like the YouTube video. I was like, fuck this. But YouTube got me into filmmaking, really. I feel like.
And when you were doing YouTube too, you still have As Seen on TV, right? Yeah. And how did you start that?
I started that from just being, what is that? Where's that notebook at? I just wanted to make shit. So I like write it down in here. Like this has like all types of like just random stuff. Yeah. I would write down. The podcast, the name of it was gonna be Genesis of a Spirit. Genesis of a Spirit, okay. Because I was like, I want to talk to people and like who they really are, and like what makes them them. That was the whole goal of it. Yeah. And then I think I didn't write As Seen on TV down on here, but I had asked somebody. I was like, "What would you rather have? Like, what do you like better, Genesis of a Spirit or As Seen on TV?" And they're like, "As Seen on TV," because like that sounds so like nostalgic and like familiar. Yeah. I was like, "Damn, you're absolutely right." So I chose As Seen on TV, and I worked with this artist. Her name is Kayla. And she wanted to do like an interview about her art piece. Yeah. And just talk about like why she made it. I ask her questions and stuff, and I talk about art and creativeness in general. And that was like the origin. But I knew I would talk to other people too. But she was like the first collaborator that like really was like that. I would not say like boosted, but just like really pushed me to go through with it. Because I don't think I would have done it and went as hard as I have gone on it without her starting it off for me. So
that's sweet.
Yeah, man. Like I do have to give a lot of credit for it too. She's always pushed me as as a creative.
Mm-hmm.
Because you come to me like, hey, I got this idea for like her art piece or how she wants to like record like a video for it. I'm like, boom, let's do it. But yeah, shout out to Kayla, man.
That's sweet.
She's awesome.
Are there any other guests that you want to have on the show?
Oh yeah, so many, man. You know, what is his name? Tall, black, skinny dude. He works with cameras.
Any other guests that you want to have on there?
Yeah.
Or that you can say?
Yeah.
You know, Avera?
Vera Howard.
Glasses.
Mm-hmm. We're in school together.
That's when she goes to Cleveland State too.
Yeah,
right? I want to interview her too. Like I have like a weird spiritual like sense of how I'm gonna know. I know I'm gonna work with you guys.
Yeah.
On projects
Mm-hmm.
because like if we love this shit, I know we're gonna be doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know I'm gonna end up working with any number of you guys,
Mm-hmm.
just from networking, just from proximity, helping out. Outside of out filming, like I want to work with you guys.
That's good.
And I know I will. And I just let it happen. Like I don't want to like force it.
Can I ask about who reached out to who with you and Simone?
Like how we met.
I mean, with like that video,
Like the video.
Yeah, because I when I was doing research, I saw like that was also your most like popular video too.
Dude, yeah. That was earlier this year. I think I was just getting back from Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
I remember editing on the fucking computer and like busting my ass. It was a lot of fun. Like I love editing. Yeah. Especially when I'm like really deep into it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like in my own zone. I'm like boom, 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 boom. And it's a vibe for me. I remember being a vibe. Cause I'm like, this is gonna be a really good episode. Cause we were just like all over the place.
I liked some of the edits with them. I thought the topics were like super funny too.
Yeah, dude. I think I might go back to that style too, like having like an intro like this is what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think I reached out to her. Like, can you be on my? Cause I wanted her to be on the episode because it was pretty new too. And technically she's my first guest. Because Kayla was mainly for Kayla stuff.
Yeah.
Was for her projects. And this was like for me. So technically Simone is like one of my first guests.
Mm-hmm.
So I got like 3 right now. Like 3
There was
guests.
an episode, yes. 2, 3, 4.
Simone, Chris, and Flavia. And then Kayla like 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah, so you've had 3 other guys.
Yeah. And you're number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I had like 3 other people that I wrote down stuff for, but we never did it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still gonna like save that stuff just in case we do. But like, yeah, I reached out to her, wrote down stuff we were gonna talk about. She got her stuff, and we just did it right there.
That's cool.
It was really fun.
Along with some of the other stuff that you were filming, you also were part of Blue Cup Society too, right?
Blue Cup Society. I remember that name.
Yeah. I was going on your Instagram. I was going through Instagram. I saw you guys following each other, but when you guys were a part of it, what roles did you have and on production? What roles did you have, and how many have you had on production?
Dude, I was Blue Cup Society is our group. It's our film group because we want to keep that name whenever we do stuff.
Yeah.
We created it for the film festival, the October Horror Film Festival, which was awesome, and it's my first time working with them, and I'm thinking I'm coming in here with like, I'm just gonna be like the DP. I didn't even write. I let my boy Ahmad write because he had an idea. I'm like, cool, write it. I'll just like storyboard whatever you got, man. We'll work together. And I was like doing the sound design and stuff like that too, because like sci-fi and horror. So I was like, let me get an early head start on like the sound design. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be sound editing, sound engineer, and director of photography. And then like pretty much before we started filming, I think during us filming, I was told that I'm a character in the short film. Brother, when I tell you,
are you an actor?
I was like, this is about to be horrible. Because I had like beforehand, I had dedicated like my energy to just being DP, being behind the camera, setting shots up and stuff like that, and really working on the edits and the sound.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I was the editor too. But I was mainly focused on those things. So I'm like, okay, I won't have to act in it. We should be good. We got all these other people to be characters, blah, 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 blah. So I was really excited until they were like, yeah, this is your scene right here.
Oh.
I said, excuse me?
Right.
I'm this character right here? And it was like the day of, we had to film like my scene.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God. So I had to like just rearrange my mind of like, okay, how am I going to film myself being this character with this other character? And I gave that role to Simone because she was like my assistant DP basically, slash DP because she had to DP. So shout out to Simone too, for helping out with that. And I've like showed her like around the camera, just like my vision too, and allow her to have her vision as well. But yeah, man, like that experience was really fun. It was really stressful only because we had to be done with it like that night.
40 hours too.
And I'm like, damn, I gotta edit all this shit. like that was the worst part. It was a lot, man. Like creatively, it was a lot because there was just so much stuff going on, and like making sure people were like there, making sure we had everything from the script to be in the scenes and stuff. Like I love being pushed like that.
Yeah.
And then it's just the aftermath. I'm like always afraid of like, how am I gonna be okay after this? Am I gonna survive this?
But you did.
But I did, and I'm happy I took a break after that. But then after that, we got right back into filming another film that we were already filming before that one.
How's that production?
How was that production?
Yeah.
We took a break in December.
Okay.
We're gonna pick it back up in January, just because like we wanted the deadline to be like end of January.
Yeah.
For like I think like or end of December for like January submissions or something like that. But
submissions for what?
For the Cleveland Film Festival.
Okay.
For like the bigger one.
The International Film Festival?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah. But I was like in the edit, I love the way it's going, but it would have been just totally rushed if we had tried to like pack everything up in this 1 month right here with the weather changing all the time and with people schedules. I was like, we should not be like trying to do this month. I think we should just take a break, and we all kind of agreed as a team to just not rush it and like really be detailed with it, especially like with us wrapping it up and like going towards like the core of the film, where it gets like serious, and like I wanted to be serious about it, especially like with me being DP because I'm not in this one, thank God, because I get to actually just work on my craft and like in the edit and in the photography of it all. But yeah, I was like, we gotta make this look good, not just like, oh, we made something, guys, check it out, but like look decent enough to like watch on like a big screen. Because even like the short film we did, I'm like, this kind of looks really good on the theater screen. I'm like, holy shit.
Do you still have the file, or like, can anyone still see it?
Yeah, it's private on YouTube right now.
Okay.
Because I was like, I don't know the rules of like us posting.
Yeah.
When the showtime, when we submitted it, but yeah, I could easily just like premiere it like right now.
I mean, shit, I still haven't seen it yet, so I really love to.
You want to check it out, dude?
Please,
dude. I might have to premiere it this weekend, man.
I have
tonight.
I have a screening room too, so if you ever or like I have,
are you serious,
I have
bro?
access to getting one. So I should say, yeah. So,
bruh, we screening him.
Please, like I would love to do that. Maybe do another Q&A panel or something. But like,
dude, that'd be kind of awesome. Like with people you have to like watch it. Yeah, so I want to learn from you guys, man.
Of what? How we like make films or like screen them?
Both.
Okay.
Just like your entire world, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm so like. I've dreamt of this, bro. Like when I was talking to Simone, like I wanted to talk to Andrew, man. Like because I didn't know you were into this stuff.
Oh, I love film.
And then she told me, I was like, "What?" Like I literally grabbed her, like, "What are you talking about?" Like,
right,
what
like,
the
fuck?
fuck?
Like, us,
right? I was so upset with her. I'm like, dude, you have to get us together, man.
No, yeah,
I'm so happy we did, dude. Because like, I want to learn from you guys, dude. Like, I wish I went to school. People always ask me, "Did you go to school for this? Like, why did you do this?" I'm like, I wasn't into it, man. Like it just came to me.
My thing with film school, I think about this a lot now that I'm a senior. Like I think it's great that I went for like the connections. Like I'm super grateful for everyone that I've met in my class.
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful for the people who in my class have connected me to other people in my class. So I'm glad about that. Some of the stuff that they teach you, very helpful. I think, but they also use stuff from like YouTube too. So you mainly get, so in my experience, I should say, you get a lot of film experience with experience, like just like being out in the field, just finding internships and like, you know, being on your friends' projects, stuff like that. Like that can get you there too. So you don't necessarily need film school, but like you definitely get hella connections, which is how you just get to how you advance in the film world. It would just be a lot of connections, but
yeah, man,
I think I still would have met some of the people without film school, but it made it easier with film school, I should say.
Just being like in that proximity.
Yeah,
I feel that.
And because your teachers definitely put you on to people like who are in the industry. Some of your teachers are people who are in the industry.
That's a good point.
And Ms. Alexander, Ms. Giganti, like a lot of my other teachers too. Like, so not to, you know, shortlist anyone, but Professor Suglio too. Like he's has his own film festival, and like I pick his brain a lot too about how I can run my own one potentially in the future. So
your film festival?
I'm trying to get. I would like to get something like that together. So like I asked him a lot about that.
Okay.
And so it's having those people like around that are really helpful too.
Just in like near you, dude. Yeah, man. Like, of course, like the mindset of like you want to be around people who like motivate you, be around people who you look up to. But being around people who do the same thing as you, and you're able to learn from, like you don't know how beautiful that is, dude.
I do not know shit about cameras to this day still.
About cameras?
I'm not the best camera guy. I'm not the best editor. I'm mainly there for writing and directing. That's my track.
Dude, are you serious?
Oh yeah, but like I know I'm friends with so many good DPs and I'm friends with so many good editors. So like I always keep those people around. Like And I hope they keep me around too for any of their future projects. Like it's like working off each other like that. And
that's what I'm like.
I appreciate a lot more.
That's what I really am starting to understand about like I would say the film industry, but like just even like the stuff we do. Like I was talking to my mom about this too because she's seen like my rise and like my film like journey. How it went from like me being a YouTuber and like making merch and shit to like me like doing film festivals and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's probably like really beautiful to see your kid do. Not gonna lie, I see them grow up. And that's all right. I'm getting old.
Sound like Unc now.
Like, I am Unc. I'm hella Unc, bro. But like, I don't like seeing how the film industry works and seeing like the behind the scenes on stuff, but also understanding like a lot of these people started from somewhere.
Yeah.
Whether it be director, DP, editors, costume designers, makeup artists, fucking writers and screenwriters, producers. Like, it's not all about the money.
No.
It's the first thing you think of is like money.
How can I do this with like, I need $5,000 or something like that. Or I need $10,000. Like, no, you don't.
Yeah, it's like you don't. You can just create a beautiful story with like a one shot. Like, just a character staring at a screen with like a voiceover. You got an Oscar probably. Yeah. Something like that. You know, I'm like, that's the beauty of like people will watch it. That's the beauty of like creating, and that's also the beauty of putting so many people together to create something. I think people forget about that too. That writer. Okay, how good is your writer enough to help you and help your team visualize things? Okay, how good is your DP? Can he help people visualize these emotions and feelings with shots? And how talented is your DP? How deep does your DP think? I feel like, because I wanted to be a DP going into all of this shit, dude.
Yo, props to you for that.
Now I'm doing all of it. I'm doing fucking writing and editing and like DP and shit.
Yeah.
I just gotta do costume design next.
But like, it's good to do that because because like no one's gonna know your creative vision better than you. And even I'm learning that too. Like even with, like I'm glad you're editing the video, but I'm like, it's if I did this too, like I'm the only one who like knows how this can be too, because like it was even hard for me to even communicate that to you, like of how I probably want this video, and like but telling you to just go like buck wild with it is not the best way to do it too. So if I can communicate that, then like I just try and put it onto myself to be an editor too. Yeah. Same with production too, or like being a producer. Like no one's gonna know your vision better than you. So if you can produce, write, and direct your own movie,
bro.
It's a hell of a film. Like it's even
Talent.
more better for that. If you're good at it too.
If you're good at it too. It involves talent and like being in your film.
Work, yeah.
Doing all that stuff and then being in your film too.
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking
to act in your shit.
To act in your own shit. I mean, I know a ton of directors have done it too, but like it is a skill, man.
Yeah.
It's a skill within itself to like do shit like that.
To remember your lines and then also answering everyone's calls, like shit
yeah,
like that, trying to be that organized.
Dude, I used to think about that. That was like my biggest like fear was like, man, if I were to be a director in any project and also feel the need that I have to be in it as well, who would be like my DP to like help me visualize and bring to life these images in my head, and like who can I trust to be like, this is what I need, this is why, and who can I like be around to just help me bring it to life. And that's like the part that I feel like I will get into, but I'm still learning a lot of stuff as a person. Yeah. Before I'm like, I want to be a director, I want to be this, you know, like I want to experience life. And like you said, just like be around those people, man. Yeah, definitely surround yourself around those people and just like keep on learning too. That's the most important thing too.
Yes, dude.